if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, that is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington, Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Leading the Bengals, there's Zach Taylor, already in his 7th season in charge here as he tries to return Cincinnati to the playoffs and a Super Bowl. And on the other side, the first Browns head coach Brock to reach year 6 of his tenure since the mid-'80s, Kevin Stefanski. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, Flacco. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and 11.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
They run once more with Piron. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki.
Burrow's pass.
And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
Brings up second
They
and
send a tight end in motion.
at the Browns' 31-yard line.
They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
In on the tackle. No gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bengals first down.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Running it after the penalty. Jukes away from one. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights.
His kick is good.
And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Browns nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Takes the second down snap. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Browns first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another game to Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll throw for it. It's on target to Johnson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's Judkins on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
3rd and long for him here. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, We're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
There, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Straight ahead they go with Piron. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
The stop made by Myles Garrett.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So first down from the 41.
10 more yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Another Bengals first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Bengals.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
Here's McPherson Pearson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by his back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pass play now. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Ford. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out at midfield. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Working from the pistol, Flacco. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rolling from the gun here. That one's complete over the middle. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ford running to the right. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
Terrible, awful, seriously, just disgraceful.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Ford. Does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Another try for Ford. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Going play action here. Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Burrow to the air now.
Cincinnati.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Slot man in motion left. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Oh, he loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Bronx, as they force this fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From the gun, Piron. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow on the play action. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
McPherson at the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Round 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, Flacco. He finds Johnson over the middle. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Roll left side, and Tillman has it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
That's interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 40.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Burrow out of the shotgun. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. He'll have the first down and even more. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Round 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Ford. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. That's Tillman. He's got it. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Catch made left side by Judy. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
A 2nd down run by Ford. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the gun, Judkins. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Joseph Osai on the tackle.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Number 3, Jerry
3rd down. Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
They'll throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
First down, Burrow to throw.
Bengals.
Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Now Burrow. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Offense up to the line
16
fast.
yards. And the Bengals first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow on first down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Stick it in the air, it's Burrow. Brought in close to the 8. And he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Leads to second and goal.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Chase.
This is third and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to
The Browns
Chase
take the
Brown.
first of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of 7 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And goal.
And on fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. McPherson's kick is good. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Evan McPherson.
Here's
the
McPherson
kickoff
on to handle
for
the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
He helped him out of the end zone.
Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over first and 10.
The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. From the gun, Flacco. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Flacco again on second and 10. That's complete, David Njoku. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. And we put everything he's got behind it. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. So it's second and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Browns are lining up to punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
First and 10.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Carson Swessinger on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow setting to throw. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Now 2nd and 6.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
2 set of downs for him from the 31. Burrow now on 1st down. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 32.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Pirine. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Burrow's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Bengals. 1st down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brooks. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Cincinnati.
Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
McPherson at the point after. He connects on the point after. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. Escapes a defender. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
9 yards. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals 38-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they take him down right along the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
For a Browns 1st down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards.
17 yards.
And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Dropped underneath. It's Sampson. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Working quickly here.
That's another Browns first down.
They'll throw it on first and goal. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Browns get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
14.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jones on the return.
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And even after giving up the score, they still enjoy a 3-score advantage, so pressure not too heavy just yet. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead they go with Piron. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bengals.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give now to Piron. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Hands off here for Brooks. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call. Burrow out of the shotgun. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Burrow to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's the give to Piron. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Brooks has it knocked loose, and the Browns pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
The Browns getting their offense out there. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Flacco's going to throw here on first. That throw behind his intended target. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Caught by his running back, Judkins. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down, it's Flacco. Complete out to the right. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Turnover on down.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The Bengals are headed back out on offense as we look at Samaje Perine. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. It's 4. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Flacco. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Browns 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. This one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
From the red zone now. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And now the Bengals have it. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. At the 20. The 10. Push for the end zone. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands, he wasn't going to be denied.
McPherson at the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Number 81.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
He's going to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pass play coming here. He finds Njoku complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
26 yards. And the Browns, first down.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there, third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Piron. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Tight end in motion left.
44-yard line.
Again, a run with Piron. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's third and 7.
It's a gain of a yard. And
Third and long. They're going to throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Taj Brooks.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Ford straight ahead. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw here. Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. Pushing it up past the 30. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns first down.
I'll throw it. Throw left side, complete. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Browns at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I got him.
Back to throw. His top target, Njoku, has another one. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
47-yard line.
Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. Caught by his running back, Jenkins. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
More yards. That's another Browns first down.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement putting work in.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. So first down from the 41. They go with Piron here. To the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for our Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 23
Tight end motioning right. First down, and they go right back to him. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Here's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On first down, here comes Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Browns' 10-yard line.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals looking like they'll start this season with a win. Third and just 2 to go. On the give, this is Piron. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. McPherson's kick is good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Flacco. He'll get this to Tillman. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 39-yard
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.